Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We are finally getting ready to set up our 2023 Christmas display for the outside. I am so excited. This is like my favorite part of decorating, is putting on all the lights outside. I don't know what it is. I absolutely love going around, driving around homes and neighborhoods and seeing everybody's different light displays. I think it just stems from my childhood. My mom and I used to do that all the time, and I absolutely love it. So of course I want my home to be lit up and as cheery as possible for all our neighbors and anybody who wants to drive by. This currently is my husband and my oldest setting up our lights, so they are just going to go ahead and wrap the house with these are the Orchestra of lights. If you guys are new here, we used these last year for the very first time. You can buy Orchestra of lights at Lowe's. We spent a pretty penny purchasing these last year, and we definitely had some issues. It wasn't necessarily issues with the lights themselves, but this is supposed to be a whole setup that basically you just plug everything in, sync it all up, and it plays like a light display that goes with some music. You know, it's nothing fancy like those big displays that they use like a huge computer program. This is supposed to be just for your average homeowner. But the hub that we had last year definitely had some issues to it. So this year there's a new hub, although it does say it's a 2022, but the 2022 hub was not available last year to us. So anyway, we did purchase the new hub this year. I'm hoping that everything will go off with a bang, if you will, and so I'm hoping everything will just sync better, so that way we can have music playing with our light display and everything will sync up great. Make sure you stay tuned till the end to see how everything looks. I cannot wait. Alrighty, so this year we have a new Wi-Fi hub for the Orchestra of Lights. I don't know if you guys have seen my previous video from last year, but we really struggled using the app and getting everything connected. So I'm hoping that this new hub will help. I guess we'll see what happens. It has like a little antenna on it, so that's nice. It has an Ethernet connection or a Wi-Fi connection. We'll probably just use the Wi-Fi connection because the Ethernet is in the back of the house, or the Wi-Fi box is in the back of the house. So this won't reach the front where all the lights are at if we connect it through the Ethernet. So we'll try it with Wi-Fi through the app, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work better this year than it did last year. So now it's time to move on to the front porch area, which I assume is what you all are here for. I am excited to decorate this area this year. I did not do it last year, so I'm super excited. We just purchased these rockers this summer. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but I absolutely love them. They are specified for outdoor use, which is perfect for down here in Florida. But anyway, before I'm decorating, I do want to go ahead and just clean up all these little leaves. It has been super windy, super cold, so all the trees are shedding their leaves, and I just wanted to kind of get everything cleaned up, get the dust and dirt and debris cleaned away. Guys, it is officially time to decorate the front of the house, so I thought I would kind of go through and show you what I have. I'm definitely shooting for more of like a vintagey Christmas feel for the front, hence the sleigh. I actually thought this was really fun. You know, we live in Florida, so we don't have snow, but we come from Nebraska, where it does have snow, and this was actually my dad's sleigh. Now I will say that he is actually Iowa raised, Nebraska born, Iowa raised, but he had this as a little boy, and I don't know, I kept it and brought it with us because I thought it would make some really cute decor. Obviously, we're not going to be using it down here, but again, I just thought it would be super cute to use as decor. This year, we're going to use it outside. Maybe some year I will move it inside, but I have seen so many ideas on Pinterest for like vintage sleighs like this, so I think it'll be super fun. And then pulling in that vintage theme, I found these two guys at Hobby Lobby. They do have like a little stand. They have a little stand, and then they also have like a little hanging like jute rope here that you can use, but I just thought they were super cute. They are super sparkly, and I absolutely love that. I think they were about $20 a piece. Regular price I think was like $39.99. It should say on the back, I'm sure. They are heavy duty solid. Okay, so they were $34.99, so $35. So about $22.50 or so a piece, but I absolutely love them. I think they are so cute. I really wasn't sure how I was going to use them outside this year, but I think that I do have some ideas, but we'll see how that turns out. I also picked up a rug because I love these jute type rugs for the outdoors. I love a layered look, so I did find this rug here on Amazon. This is actually an outdoor plaid rug. I know you see a lot of the ones in stores, the plaid rugs like these in stores, and they're not actually made for outside, and they get all moldy and faded and everything else. But I found this one, like I said, on Amazon, and I'm hoping that it'll hold up. It feels very similar to the one that I used for fall that I found at Lowe's. So we will see, but I'm just loving the color. I think it fits perfectly with the vintage theme. This rug I did get from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember the price, and I just ripped the price tag off of it. I'm sure it wasn't that much, maybe $10, $15 after their discount. I picked up some poinsettias because I cannot have them inside because of that. She eats plants like crazy. But I think they will be beautiful outside. They actually grow really well here in Florida. So I'm hoping that in the pots that they will be okay, and that I can use them for my outdoor display. I also picked up this beautiful wreath. Now it does have lights on it. It just runs off a battery, and I think the berries are so cute. They're a little bit of glittery, but I love how it has a mixture of not only these like rubbery plastic, but it also has the traditional you know, that fabric type
greenery in it as well. I think it just kind of gives it more of that realistic look, but it has so much glitter, you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see? I think you guys can, but I absolutely love it. And then you got the pine cones in there too. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I did pick up a couple of ribbons. I'm going to put one ribbon, I think, on the wreath here, and then I'm going to put the other ribbon on the sleigh. That way they kind of can tie in together, but be like separated at the same time. And then I also picked up these Holly Jolly outdoor pillows from Lowe's. I was looking all over for some outdoor pillows to put in these chairs. If you're new here, I picked up these chairs from Lowe's this summer before we did our like 4th of July outdoor decor, and they are that like outdoor, they're like a poly material, so they won't rot or rust or anything like that in the outdoor climate, especially down here in Florida. Everything rusts. So I picked up these 2 chairs. I got them for like a buy one get one free deal at Lowe's because they were open box. And then I found this table here that is the same material. The only difference is this is smooth, where this has like a texture in it. So this was easier to clean than these are. But I found this table off of Amazon. I will make sure that it is linked in my Amazon storefront for you guys. But we're going to kind of figure this out. I've not ever decorated the front porch area more than just like putting up a wreath on the front door. So I'm super excited to do this with you guys. So I hope you will stay tuned and see how it looks in the end. Also, I need to set up our the rest of our lights. Fred and Mia got all the lights put all along the roof line. And then we also changed out the light bulbs in our little light fixtures. But I need to put up our projectors. We have projectors that will project we have different ones. We have a countdown to Christmas, and then we also have I think it has like a Christmas tree or snowflakes and stuff like that. It kind of just goes all along with that musical box Christmas light display setup that we have. If you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. I posted it last year, a review over the whole light up display, so definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. But we'll probably take the Husker sign down so that way that we can have the light display right here. I don't know though, because last year we didn't have this palm tree in this way. This year we do, so it might be in the way, but that's kind of the best spot to put up the light display for the projector. So we'll see, but let's go ahead and do this part first. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. So let's go ahead and set this up and see how that turns out first. I hope everybody is doing great this holiday season. I know sometimes it can be a little difficult, especially for those of us that have lost loved ones, or even for those of us that have moved away from loved ones and family members. So I hope that you guys are all doing okay, staying cheery through the holiday seasons. I know sometimes it can be very hard. That's part of the reason I love to decorate, because I feel like it just helps kick those winter blues, those holiday feelings that some of us can get. I think just decorating helps bring that cheer that we all need, especially this year. I don't know, it feels a little bit harder this year. I think it's just all the things that are going on in the world. And so I was so excited to get this front area decorated. If you guys haven't seen, the inside of my house is much more neutral, more calm, which I definitely needed that space, especially after the fall season. I just needed to tone it back down, and so I did. I see that space every day, all day long, and I just needed something calm, relaxing, but beautiful at the same time, and that's what I did on the inside. However, on the outside, I went all out. I needed some bright colors, some cheerful colors, cheerful decor. So not only for myself, but, for my neighbors as well. I love doing a Christmas setup every year. So
Again, I was just super excited to do this space this year. I pulled out, you know, the sleigh that was my dad's, and all these bright red and green, and then of course with our light display, it just makes me so happy. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if this is something that you guys like to do. What is your favorite thing to do during the holiday season? Do you guys like to drive around and look at light displays? Is there somewhere in your area that you go to that has a light display set up? I know here in Florida, in our area, they do a like full-on light show at the Daytona Speedway, the home of the Daytona 500, if you don't know. And it's a little bit away, but it's not too far. But up in St. Augustine, they also do a Nights of Lights tour. So we will be doing both of those this year, and I am so excited. We've actually done the display at the Speedway for the past, like, I don't know, 3-4 Christmases, maybe even 5 Christmases. I don't know. We've done it every year for quite some time, and it is just one of my favorite things. And then last year, we actually went up to St. Augustine for the first time to do the Nights of Lights, and we will probably do it every single year here on out because it is so beautiful. So if you are in the area, or if you're new to the area, or if you're vacationing in the area, definitely check out some of these Christmas displays because Florida really knows how to put on a good show.
Snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas when everyone's around to share this holiday. Yes, it's a time of happiness, a time of joy, but now this year is twice as special because I'm hoping for that we'll fall in love in this winter.
I would like to add, as you can see, that I was struggling a little bit with getting Santa and the sleigh and all that just right. I set it up and then I had to step away. I kept backing up and changing things, and then it was getting a little frustrating. It wasn't looking exactly the way I was picturing in my mind, and so I just kind of stepped away and worked on something else for a minute, and then I came back to it, and now I have it set up exactly the way I was picturing it, and I absolutely love it. So if you ever notice that you're struggling while decorating, get it kind of set up in a way that kind of looks okay, but if you don't absolutely love it, just step away for a moment, clear your head, work on something else, and then maybe step back and then take another look. And I promise you, clearing your head of, when you're having kind of a design or a brain fart, if you will, just clearing that space and coming back to it definitely helps. It gives you a second look at it. It's with a clear mind. So that is why I stepped away for a second, but now I absolutely love how it turned out. I think it is so cute and so festive, and I just love the vintage feel, not only with the actual vintage sleigh, but also the vintage pieces that I kind of picked up, new and old, all mixed together. I absolutely am here for it. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and finish setting up the yard display. I want to go ahead and get these projectors set up. It's a little different this year since we put in this little rock garden bed. The palm trees were kind of in the way. We have this spot in the front of our house that last year we were able to project like snowflakes and the Christmas tree, and it worked really well. But the palm trees are just in the way this year, so we kind of had to work around that. I will say, as I was setting these up, we had a little visitor. Our neighbor stopped by with her dog, and I absolutely love her dog. She is the cutest thing ever. And so we just kind of chit-chatted for a minute. But anyway, definitely stay tuned. We're almost there, and you guys will get to see the whole display. I am so excited for it. I will say, though, we kind of struggle with lights. I don't know what the deal is, but for whatever reason, we have one outlet on this entire house, and it is only in the back. And yeah, so we kind of had to get creative, but that's okay. Hopefully next year we'll be able to do something a little bit more grand. We just have to figure out where to get some more plugins from. But anyway, guys, this is it. I hope you guys love it. I know I absolutely do. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this today, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe through this holiday season, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.